I thought I would be a doctor, so.
Who's
what?
Imagine me being a doctor, being like, yep, hand me the scapula. Like, you would
Bro,
not
you'd be the funniest doctor ever. I would be so okay with you putting your finger in my...
the funniest doctor, but not necessarily. Welcome back to the podcast. It is what it is, my friends. Today, it is me and Nick. You guys know us. We're brothers, obviously. We're the hosts of this. And today, we are joined by another pair of brothers that is possibly cooler than us. They've been doing YouTube longer than us. They have more subscribers than us. They have more views. Overall, they might just be more legendary than us.
Whoa, man.
What?
It's the Funk Bros. Just you didn't intro us,
What,
but
you
hello.
didn't like that?
You just roasted us for the whole intro, bro.
It's all good.
I
It's all
didn't
good.
agree with that intro.
All right, then you do the intro then.
Yeah, give it
Yo,
up.
guys.
Don't worry. The intro's been made. I like it. I think we're going to stick with it. But yeah, no, thanks for having us. We really, really appreciate it.
Do what you want. I thought it was a good intro.
No, it was
again.
amazing.
Hyping the guests
I think it was good.
It was
Alright,
good. I
Let
was
him roll
just joking
again.
around.
Let him roll again.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
I was
we'll
joking
roll
around.
again. Roll again. Roll again.
I was just joking around.
Oh, it seemed like you were serious over there, bud.
No, let's get into it. I'm
excited.
excited to talk about
Bro,
stuff.
even if, dude, obviously they're not better than us, but I have to hype them up because they're our guests.
All right, now we're getting roasted.
Don't worry, views are down.
Can't even. I was all for the hyping up, but I wasn't for the putting us down.
I wasn't putting us
I had
down.
to stand up for our country.
Yourselves.
Ireland.
England is my city.
Oh, my God.
Yo, guys, welcome back to the podcast. It is me and Ricky, and today we are joined by another pair of brothers in the YouTube space. They got more subscribers than us. They got more views than us.
Dude, that's literally exactly what I said before. What the heck is this? I think we leave both intros and we just start it now. You literally just said what I said. All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. It is what it is. You guys already know. We keep it raw. We keep it real here. We pretty much leave everything in. Nick and I are brothers, and we are joined by a dope pair of brothers known as the Funk Brothers.
Hey!
Let's give them a round of applause.
Thanks for having us.
Dude, when you guys were starting YouTube, Nick and I didn't even have a YouTube channel. That's how long you guys have been doing it.
Wow.
Which is crazy. And in the YouTube space, there's a lot of channels that go up, a lot of channels that like fall off completely. But you guys have been doing it so long and somehow have stayed still popping and stayed together as brothers, which is a feat nonetheless.
Yeah, because
Like-
they say mixing business with family is hard, and sometimes we've done a pretty good job of it, honestly. But
It
sometimes
definitely is hard off of the fact that like it's like when is family time and when is business time, and so
Yeah.
that's why they say not to do that. But
Yeah.
I feel like we've learned to kind of give each other the jobs we need to do to separate like when's business and then when we talk about like we have our specific things we go and do, like we go ride
Yeah.
or we'll go and hang out and like have dinner or something like that. But still, it's like still hard for us to get that connection since
like
we have
brother mode and
Yeah.
business mode.
Yeah,
Because you guys are together so much. Like
Yeah.
you're filming together, you're doing crazy stuff together.
Yeah.
And that's something that I want to talk about because I know we have crazy stories. But you guys have been doing YouTube maybe twice as long as we have.
Around 5 to 6 years now.
Oh,
really?
that's about the
wait.
same time.
It's
We've
about
been
the
doing
same
about
time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've had... Like,
Man, low key, we've been doing it longer than
Yeah.
y'all. Come on. I think we're coming up on 7.
Yeah, no, we used to have like scooter channels, so we post like montages of our scooter tricks back in 2008. So that channel still lives. It's called Scoot for Life 14, where me and my brother posted like, literally he was like 11 years old, squeaky voice, riding driveways and doing tail ups off of the stairs.
Okay, so you guys have been doing YouTube longer.
But we're not YouTubers, as
But
you guys have been
YouTubers.
YouTubers longer.
Oh, okay. Like
okay.
until the Funk Bros actually became like
Yeah.
the Funk Bros.
Yeah, exactly.
So, dude,
We're about the same.
I want to ask you guys though, what is, and you can take a second to think about this, one of the craziest stories each of you that's ever happened in like a prank, a challenge.
Like while filming a video.
I have a good one.
You have a good one?
All right, so we just finished shooting this backyard water park in our old house, all right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, everyone started skinny dipping out of nowhere. So our entire house is skinny dipping, and I wanted to go. I know, it's all the boys, and there's like 2 chicks. So I decided to
Yo!
I decided to drop my drawers and do a double front flip butt ass naked, and all the boys are like cheering me on, and all the girls are just like, looking away.
All the girls, there was only 2. So.
Is this video out on YouTube?
No. This is just like private shit. This is like when we had the pond in the backyard.
The untold story.
Yeah, that was just like one of my like proud, slightly embarrassing, but like I'm kind of confident
But
stories.
what's funny
I'm
when
not
you
gonna
when
lie,
you
that's
do
out of nowhere. I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that either. I thought he was gonna take a left turn and do something else. But
Nah.
what was
Made a
funny when you
right.
did that double front, the only thing that you saw sticking out
No.
and a double front,
No.
dude, you gotta tuck hard, bro. Like your little ball, and the only thing that's gonna be
Bro.
flying
You
around.
gotta
it's
tuck
funny.
your legs in.
Yeah.
You gotta tuck your.
Yeah, imagine doing this. Like, what is the only thing that's gonna stick
I'm
out over
literally
here?
tucked-
Bro.
I literally went like this.
This is
What is this, bro?
This centrifugal force is, you know.
Is pulling all of the yums out. Yeah.
And what was your craziest moment? Seeing that?
Ah, man. Yeah. No.
No, you've
My
had
craziest
crazier.
moment, like behind
the triple I did
behind
right
the
after
camera. Behind the camera or something, or what do you mean?
What about
like,
the Orbeez car?
Dude, anything in
While
anything you
while filming a video,
While
like
filming.
video related, whether it was behind the scenes of the video or like while you're filming it.
or like funniest, bro. People just love hearing like crazy crap,
I feel like the first thing that popped up to me was when we had like a stalker prank that happened. Like
Oh my
someone was
God.
like pretending to stalk us. Like one of our friends out of like the 8 to 10 people that were there was taking pictures of us and on a fake account over the wall, acting like they were like being a creepy fan. Or
And they
whatever.
did this for weeks
And
before
yeah.
we found it. So it
Wait,
has
this is one of your people that you work with,
yes.
but they made it seem like it was a stranger.
Yeah, so the entire time that so it's like we made like 3 videos on it. And the last video after, and like, dude, I went so hardcore. Like I would like sit on the roof for like 3 hours just waiting for this person because they would have, they post and like I was up there and saw the post happen and I didn't see the person in any of the spots because on the top of my roof, I can see the entire property. But after like all this time has passed and they revealed who it was and I didn't understand because I thought they just reposted a photo. I got so upset. I didn't know where to like let my anger out and I exploded on like
person?
everyone else and on a door. I completely broke a door. And that's like,
Wait, what do you mean you
pissed.
broke a door?
like
you punched through a door?
I punched and kicked through an entire door and it obliterated it. And
You should look
Dude,
it up on
you
YouTube.
should be boxing KSI and Jake Paul.
No. I don't know. I've been thinking about the whole boxing thing. I feel like it'd be fun. I just don't know how I will do.
He's not good with pain. He's not good with pain.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
You guys-
You can tell you guys are brothers. They're already.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Wait,
that's
dude.
not
So
true.
It's
wait, I want
not-
to finish that story though. You were like, you found out it was someone in your group.
Yeah,
And you
I-
got like mad at them because there was like a lot of stress on you, probably,
You
right?
should
Yeah.
research it. Just type up Corey Funk, and then the first hit is breaks door.
Well, there's a video of it.
Yeah, we filmed.
Oh,
okay, they
yeah.
filmed.
Can we roll the
entire-
clip?
Yeah.
Bro, roll the clip.
Roll.
the clip.
Oh my gosh, bro! You should definitely box.
Dude, and he does it barefisted.
Yeah.
And his feet. Like he didn't have like he
I
just
had shoes on,
kicked,
but yeah.
punched this door, put a hole in it, and didn't even hesitate.
So
Yeah.
don't get Corey mad.
No,
is what
bro, I'm
hearing.
scared of him.
Dang, really?
Only if he's mad though. If he's
Dude.
not mad, then he's not as scary.
Dang, bro.
Bro.
What the heck?
that was the first thing that came up to me. But
pretty crazy.
yeah, that off of like getting adrenaline. Other thing, I made a pond. I thought that was pretty stupid.
Oh, the pond in you guys' backyard.
I
remember-
legitimately made a
Yeah.
pond.
We wanted you to come to that too.
We
You did.
we were at that.
Yeah,
I
you don't
wasn't there
remember.
that day, huh?
You were, but you were busy with
Oh,
your
you were
now
doing other
wife, so
stuff.
you know
Oh yeah.
it's okay though.
I'm sorry.
You forget about us. It's all right. You get bigger than us and you forget.
I don't.
Yeah, 6.6.
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm being sarcastic, bro.
I'm just
Okay.
messing with you. I'm making you feel awkward. You said you don't feel awkward, right?
No, never.
Right.
Do you guys ever feel awkward or no?
No, I
In
kind of
life?
like awkwardness. It's kind of like a beautiful thing.
Isn't it? So the more I am like growing up, I feel like I want to be in awkward situations until they no longer become awkward.
Because it's like an
Because then
icebreaker.
It's powerful to be able to sit in
Yeah.
any situation and just be like, yeah, I'm here.
And it doesn't affect you, huh?
Yeah, but,
then
like
the
before,
other
you know,
person's like,
the other person's like, yo, man, this is weird,
Yeah.
bro.
They don't want to like sit in the stank. They're just like,
So-
I want to get the fuck out
So
of here.
basically, what you're saying is that like you enjoy awkward moments because it kind of pushes you as a person to be like the higher up. Like it makes you like I don't know, like it's a tough thing for people to handle. But
Yeah.
since you're able to overcome it, you like being
Yeah.
able to
think
overcome that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I guess like for whoever is listening, I was like, I want to kind of break that down a little bit because I
Yeah.
felt like now breaking it down like that, I was like, that's cool because Capron, I look up to him for being able to be like completely like weird in public, and I'm like, how the hell is he wearing a tutu and wearing whatever that is
Oh,
over like a dare, and him not caring, and I'm like, I don't know, just something like that for me is just like
That's hard for
I
you?
prefer not to do stupid shit like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I feel
I just
you.
like
I
I'm just
feel
like
that.
Dude,
there's
me and
no-
Capron, the older brothers, are like so similar, and then you guys are like similar because like
You are.
he's
No,
a boxer,
he's so
you
tall, though.
box
Doors.
doors. But no,
DK's a door. Oh, it's D.
no, you box doors.
Oh,
He-
okay.
Yeah, you know.
DK's
How
like
do you
short
how
for
do you
door.
get to the point where
kidding.
you don't care what people think, and you're
Dude.
frolicking in a tutu in public?
It's kind of like freedom. So you pretty much realize that what people think of you is so irrelevant that you're like, oh shit, I can just lay on the floor and do a 360 and try to break dance in front of everybody because it's just funny. And there's also power behind it too because you get to be the
big
person
time.
who doesn't give a fuck. And there's like so much power behind that. I remember seeing that in, Jake Paul and Logan Paul for the first time in like 2018, 19. And that's when I was first discovering like this I don't care sort of ideology. And then seeing them do that, I was like, okay, there's something I can learn from this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to copy what they did because there's a lot of things I don't agree, but there's a lot of things I do agree. And then seeing them evolve over time, I'm like, I want some of that.
You like look at people and you take like the best from them and be like, yo, I want to do that, and you see like things that you don't like from them and think I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
But I think also this is something a video I was watching earlier because I'd be always watching these motivational videos. It's like your comfort zone. You're born with a comfort zone. Some people are born with like a bigger comfort zone or a smaller one, but you can control it after that once you're like aware. So it's like if you don't do anything, if you don't do any public interactions, if you don't like go anywhere outside your comfort zone, it will stay small. But maybe doing something a little bit outside your comfort zone pushes it a little bigger.
Yeah.
But it's like a muscle. If you keep growing,
It's like talking to girls or whatever.
Yeah.
People can't do that, but like that would be like one thing that like I would enjoy because it's like getting to know a person, and that would change your whole future off of knowing that one person. It could be even a male, it doesn't matter. It could be anybody. Just off of having one conversation, off of meeting someone, I just think that's so crazy that it's so hard just to talk to another human being.
Yeah.
Like breaking that ice.
Exactly, and
It's
that's
like
and I
the
find
first
that, I find that
interaction
neat.
is where it'd be like a
Yeah.
little bit awkward, but then after that you get kind of comfortable, and then it becomes like a little normal.
That's why I like awkwardness right there.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah.
It's like the best icebreaker. When that person does that social awkwardness thing, they're like, that was weird. And then you kind of sit back for a second like, wait, I don't care anymore. And
But
like,
it's-
they don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, when someone does something like you're hanging out with someone for the first time and says it's just me and then one other person, and they're acting hella weird, then it's like, I'm like, oh, okay.
It's inviting.
And then someone farts, and then it's like,
Yeah. And then you're like,
all right.
This
Or
dude
like,
brings up
you guys-
farts every
face.
episode.
You guys have filmed pranks and stuff, right? Like you
Yeah,
go-
before.
we have.
But at least for us, I know the first scene of the day is always like the hardest one to do, and it's like, oh, okay. And once you get it on a roll,
Yeah.
then
Bro,
it's just like
then it's
you don't
funny.
care, and then you're like in a video game.
Bro.
And that's for anything. Like if you want to start like channel anything, you just gotta boom, and
Yeah.
then you'll just become comfortable.
I like
That's
that.
crazy.
You
That's
know?
well said.
That's how I feel when I'm traveling in like new places, and it's like I don't know anyone here, and I'm like I'll probably never see him again. But it's
Bro.
key. I'm trying to get that mindset, but like for everywhere.
That's
So,
your
like, back
moment.
home, you know?
Yeah, that's no. I
But
remember
every time I'd be taken a little bit away from it.
bro. That's so accurate. I like that. That's a retweet.
What the
What you
traveling
just said,
part?
like going into a different country and then
Oh, because it's like
you're
you're
you're never gonna see these people and they don't even speak your language. Like,
And if you think about it, people are so focused on themselves, they don't even care what you're doing. They're like, that dude, he was doing something weird, but then they go back home and they're like, oh my goodness, I had a pimple on my face.
yes,
It's like they weren't thinking about you frolicking into, well, maybe frolicking in a tutu. That's
Dude, speaking of awkward things, do you guys have an awkward story? Like the most awkward time with a girl or something?
Oh my god.
I just want to hear stories about you, bro, you know? Because, dude, you guys have been through some stuff. We're putting you on the spot.
Awkward. I mean, I think we have more crazier stories than we do awkward stories.
All right, go with it. Go with another one.
Corey, what about that one time you filled that car up with Orbeez and you drove around the entire neighborhood? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was just trying to think of but when I did that, the weight of the Orbeez was so heavy that it didn't matter if I pressed the brakes or the gas, neither of them worked.
So he was
So
stuck
I was driving
in this car
I was driving like 7,000 pounds
full of
in like
Orbeez
in like a tiny car, maybe more.
up to his neck.
So probably overall vehicle weight was like 9,000 pounds on a car that was like 3,000, maybe 2,900 pounds, and like barely the brakes worked. I had to put it in low. I had to pull the e-brake. I had to press the brake, and I had to like a swerve left and right to kind of like Dude, it was really sketchy. So
Wait, so you couldn't stop or start it?
It was okay.
It is what it
Okay,
was?
so
Bro, it's sketchy.
it was really hard to slow it down just at all.
And he couldn't steer.
Yeah.
So he has this car. He can't
So
go
you're just
fast.
sitting
He's
there.
just he's
I
driving.
I could steer. I have a whole video that's on it, but I seriously almost crashed that car closer than I've done anything. But I controlled it and slowed it down. But like I couldn't feel the pedals. I had to take my shoes off just so I can feel the pedals. And then I couldn't see what gear I was in because it was all the way up to my neck. So I had to guess, and I started rolling back.
Where
all
are
of a
you
sudden.
driving this thing? On the road?
was at our old house
Yeah.
where the pond was.
Yeah, so in
Oh.
that neighborhood, it was it's really remote, and that's probably one of my favorite places to live. Is a remote place, but it was in California, so it's you drive down to LA 2 hours, but you can be in this little town, and there's barely maybe 13 houses you're gonna pass around the entire block. So you're not you're not endangering people.
Yeah.
There's nobody outside, and if you are outside, you're on your property because you have 10 acres if you live around that area.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I was doing a little bit of research before you guys came,
Yeah.
and one of the first things that popped up was on your channel, your personal channel, you getting arrested
Yep.
pretty
Oh.
recently. Or how
Yeah.
long ago was that?
I think that was maybe 5 to 6 months ago.
What was it for? I didn't get a chance to watch the
Okay,
video.
so what it was for was disobeying an unlawful order, which I didn't know what a lawful order was.
What does that
Like
even
the
mean?
law?
So
You broke the law.
Just listen to the story. Explains it all. It's so dumb.
yeah, so
Explain.
a lawful order is when an officer tells you that he is putting an order on you and it's under the law.
Like
What?
you have to-
What
you-
is that?
you have-
What?
so if an officer orders you to do something that is it's required of you,
Like, what does that mean?
Under an investigation. So he
Oh.
pulled me over for me being on my phone.
Okay.
And I pulled into the parking lot, a safe place, not just on the side of the freeway. I
Okay.
pulled off the freeway into a parking area, so he's safe. And then he comes up to the car, he asks me some questions, and then he asked me, he's like, hey, can you pop your hood? I'm like, pop my hood? Why? Why? I'm like, no, you can't search my car. That you can't do that. And then basically by him saying he saw my exhaust, he's allowed to pop my hood, give me a lawful order because it's under
Reasonable
investigation.
doubt, or what's it called?
It's like an investigation or whatever. So
Oh.
I told him no, I don't I'm not gonna allow you to pop my hood. I'm not doing anything that I'm not supposed to do since I have registered out of state.
You said show me the warrant.
Yeah,
Basically.
Pretty much.
but
yes.
that doesn't work in that situation because he has a reason to investigate
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
under the
yeah,
hood
yeah.
because of the
But
exhaust.
he pulled me over for being on my phone.
So
That's
did
what's
he end
stupid.
up popping it or no?
He did after he handcuffed me 40 minutes later. After talking to people, they never even showed me the code of it actually being a law, a lawful order was a thing. There was nothing shown. But the thing was, I thought I knew my rights, but I didn't. And
You were like, you're not allowed. And
yeah.
He's like,
I am.
I'm gonna get him for this.
But the thing was, in scenarios like that, I've heard of people losing their cars off of officers looking at their car
Yeah.
and then knowing oh, this isn't allowed to be on the roads, and they can hold them up to years, or they can hold them up to 6 months
and you
until the
didn't-
The
court
cars
happens,
or the
and then
people?
they'll crush the
the
cars.
cars.
They'll crush the cars.
Oh.
So my intention was, I'm not going to lose my $90,000 car that I spent 5 years of my life on just in one altercation. I'd rather go to jail if they're going to really bluff it, because I thought they were bluffing on taking me to jail just so I would spill beans
But
on
he
more
did.
things that was happening. Yeah. Then they
So
did.
you went in.
Yeah.
Were
then
you
I
in
went
there
in.
for how long were you in? Or did you get there
I was
quick?
in for 7 to 8 hours, but
okay.
I thought you were about to say days.
if it didn't go over, if it didn't go over the Department of Justice, which is called DOJ, then I would have been there overnight. But
Okay.
but they let me out
Well, that would have been a
9, 10 at
banger
night.
video, overnight in jail.
Oh,
Sneak a GoPro in your cheeks.
And your cheek.
I've always
24
thought
hours
about
in
it,
jail?
dude. But
it's not worth it, dude. It's
I mean, we've
not
been in
worth it.
jail overnight, so. But we've never snuck a camera in.
Yeah.
That'd be
That'd
kind
be
of sketch.
crazy.
GoPros are
That's
big for your
sketch.
ass, bro. That would suck.
Nah, you haven't seen his, bro.
It gotta be.
Bro, chill.
Only brothers know that, right?
What? I was about to say, why does a brother even know about that?
He can fit a whole can of 80D.
Loosey goosey.
Why-
Ooh, I'm playing. I want to know.
Wow.
I want to know.
It sounds like you guys have a story off of that. I want to hear that.
A story off
there's
of what?
Nothing. Speaking
Loose
about.
assholes. Okay, go on. Yeah, speaking of what?
Speaking about
Speaking about my cheeks being able to fit a GoPro in it.
No,
I'm just kidding.
not speaking about that. Cars. You got arrested for car stuff.
Yeah.
But didn't you just? I saw this on Instagram. I don't know if this is accurate, but did you bought Roman Atwood's GTR?
No, that wasn't Roman's GTR. I bought a GTR out in New York, and I drove it to Roman's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
Yeah.
How is Roman in person?
Roman's really cool. I actually met him a long time ago at like a Jake Paul fight, and that's how I originally met him. And then I was like, oh, I'll go out and hang out with him.
And he follows him on Instagram and is like a big fan of Corey.
That's
Dang,
dope.
bro, that's dope.
Yeah.
Roman Atwood
He's the reason why we started.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I want to meet him one
Wait,
day.
we got a link. Corey, we got a link. We got a link. We got a link.
What?
We got a link.
What does that mean?
Oh, what?
Bro, you
What?
do social media?
Yeah.
Link up.
Link up, like link them together, like a chain link.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we link Ireland boys, Roman Atwood, link.
I
One
get
day,
that.
One day.
You just said we got to link. You didn't say we got to link them up. So
Oh, guys, they're fighting.
Dude, you got to be more specific, bro.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Yo,
That's my fault.
One
My bad.
day,
I'm just trying to be clear.
we will get Roman Atwood on the podcast. One
Dude,
day. That's
Speak that out.
That's
Yeah.
If that
easy.
happens, that would be crazy. When it happens, what's it called? Manifesting. That's what
Yes.
I'm doing right now.
Did you guys manifest everything in your life?
Not really.
No.
Yeah.
No,
A
it's
lot
just
of
we got
things.
lucky.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say preparation sort of like met with luck. So we rode
That's what they
scooters.
say. That's what it is, though.
It is. So pretty much we rode scooters,
That's
shredded.
stupid though. It sucks. I wish it all happened again now, because I know so much more now, and I'm like so prepared.
But you wouldn't know without it all happening.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the only way you learn.
Are you in a mindset of like this? So like you guys started off scootering and you guys were some of the best scooter riders in the world, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Still are.
At that time.
No,
no,
not
not
anymore.
now.
You guys suck now.
Definitely washed
We're
up.
washed
yeah,
up.
Yeah, fell off.
Washed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fell
But
off.
Fell off.
like
Scooters, I
you
mean.
guys were saucing.
We're
back in the day on
like
the
Tony
Yeah,
Hawks,
yeah.
I would say.
Oh,
Maybe
Tony
not.
Hawks,
I hope
okay.
people think of me like that.
Wow.
But maybe not.
The Tony
I don't know.
Hawks.
I think of you like that.
I would say. I mean, it's.
No, let me. So
I would say the brothers of Tony Hawk brothers.
Okay.
Brothers.
no, what I'm saying is like you guys make scooter videos, but people don't realize you guys were at the most elite level you can get in the world. Like you guys are like the Tom Brady and Tom. Okay, maybe like
That's
right
too,
there.
That's too much hype. But like,
Aaron Rodgers.
but we were kicking
Tom
ass.
Holmes.
You guys
The
are
guy
good.
that
we,
scooted
we
the
were,
ball
we were like top. My
that
brother
caught
and
the
I at
ball.
one point for like 3 years, I think we were like the top 25 to like 50 scooter riders in the whole world.
That's insane.
So like we were already established. Everyone knew who we were.
Whoa,
We
whoa,
were
whoa.
placing in competitions.
Hold on.
We were kicking ass. We were dropping edits. We were making. We were getting sponsorships. And then
He's calling your cap right now.
Okay. Also that, but there was a competition where we were literally neck and neck, first and second against all of the other scooter riders.
You too.
Yes.
Who was better? Who was better?
Dude, it's so different. Technical, like big technical. It's so different. Like scooter.
Okay.
With
so like
scootering-
we're both
Yeah.
great at what we do, but at the same time we're horrible at what each other do at the same time. So pretty much
Okay.
he kicks ass in his department and I kick ass in my department, and it clashes all the time.
Yeah,
There's-
but there's a reason why we were like top, because we're different riders, but we also are really good at where we were both at.
Yeah.
Like first and second out of people flown from England, Australia, US, everywhere. This was an Australian competition, and you had to do good in all three of the competitions to place high overall. So that means we did good in three competitions
like a
to
bracket.
place, and I
That's
was
crazy.
first, he was second. So that means it was like we were up there.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Well, that's the top.
Yeah,
yeah, $15,000 for scootering.
Yeah, he got
crazy.
$15,000 for a first place win. I got what was it? Did I get third or second?
You got second.
I got second for that
First
one.
and
Yeah.
second.
Can you make a living off being like solely a professional scooter rider?
I wouldn't.
No.
Not with these gas prices.
And
now.
scooter and pro scooter riders are getting absolutely railed right now. Like they're
No pun
getting
intended.
no pun intended. They're getting taken
Pun's also
advantage of
intended.
from other like companies, and they're making like work their ass off to like post this content and like jump down 20 stairs and break legs and arms and crack skulls, and they don't even get a paycheck sometimes, and they're just taking all this risk and they can't even make a living off of it, and that's just like a huge issue in the scooter world. But that's why YouTube came in, and that's the
Yeah.
only reason why we're still able to have a living and live in California is because of YouTube.
So you guys almost probably did the best way you could do it, because then you started making videos off of the scootering.
Yep.
And you were already insanely good, and people were like, "Wow!" And then you owned like your
and
own
we were
videos.
we
and
were brothers
management.
too. We were brother. Like imagine two pros always being with each other, right? But like
Yeah,
because
like you
we're
guys are
brothers, we're
both.
always so it's like we bounce off each other. We do different types of tricks, so that gives us more of like a reason to watch us.
You're like
like
Lonzo Ball and then LaMelo.
yeah. And
He has no idea who
know
that is.
Steph Curry and Seth Curry.
I get that.
Oh, I am.
I get that.
But so then you went from that, and then YouTube. So I feel like you're always like not that you're not, but you're a dad now, and you have a kid.
Yeah, I'm a dad.
So I feel like
He's the cooler one now.
But he's more like, are you always trying to chase like this next thing? Like
Yes.
you're always like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're
I'm
trying
looking for steady. He's looking for more.
So are you trying, dude? I feel you. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But are you like, so you already, because from a young age, you were the best in this thing and everyone hypes you up as the best and you believe you are and you are. And then the YouTube, you guys are some of the biggest YouTubers in the space.
Over 6.6 million subscribers.
But not only that, there was a time where you would be getting every vid. I remember the trampoline fillings. Dude, 15 mil almost every vid. It was crazy. It was a crazy time on YouTube. So going from that, your mind is used to being the best. What's the next thing that you're trying to do? That's what I want to know, because I know your mind is always going.
I mean, for me, I've been doing like a lot of research on like being financially free, and that's just kind of like where I want to be, because as of right now, it's like, yeah, I have some money from leftover YouTube like money, but like all of the old money that was spent was like on things that were perishable, like the whoopee cushions all had to be thrown away, the ball pit balls all had to be thrown away, all these things we bought over time, like the wood and everything like that, all that stuff went away, but like we were left with not as much, especially being taxed and having employees. Like, so as of right now, I'm just like, okay, well, let's let this next part of like my career be something where I'm like actually being smarter. You know, I actually plan what I'm going to say in the video. I actually plan the thumbnail. I actually plan the cool video idea and make sure they're back to back to back. And when a blow up happens, I'm ready with 4 more videos after that. So they're bangers, all bangers back to back. You know, like really set it up. And then once that actually happens, then I can go in for like, all right, I have people watching, people want to see stuff, you know. Now I can go in and buy like a bigger house and kind of move up. And then from there I can be set and like kind of do things that like people would like want to watch someone in my shoes do that, you know?
No, I feel that.
But it's harder to do that now since all the stakes are rising with like people doing all these crazier things that are just like harder to keep up with that level.
It is harder.
Like, yeah.
It's harder because like it seems.
But
like
also recommended is
It's harder,
your least best friend too.
but easier in a way. Like
Yes.
it's harder. It's easier to have somewhat of a platform now, but it's harder to be.
a big player in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
But sometimes that niche platform can pay for your entire living.
Yeah.
That's one thing that's kind of beautiful about social media now. And then, I mean, if you look at his merch is like no limits. So,
Oh, I saw that.
I see it
It's
right
like-
there.
that's
It's
dope.
brand new. I literally just made it like 2 months ago,
He literally-
or like a month ago.
yeah. And this is, I'm not trying to plug, but like, that's
No,
like,
plug it, man. That's what,
no, I appreciate it. Then like, I mean, this is my brother's merch, not my merch. So much love to him, but he is always trying to push and rise constantly and teach other people to do the same, which is pretty tight.
Yeah,
It
bro.
is dope.
You've
I love-
always been like you're on a level of like that I haven't seen many people when it comes to seeing you in person, of like, yo, let's get it. Like when you're filming, bro,
Yeah.
it's like you're
You're, like,
like
on
let's
one.
go, bro.
Yeah.
And that's like something that I respect about you, bro.
Yeah. And but
You
what-
guys have the same energy.
To each
with
their
that.
own. To each their own, though.
Also, another thing that's like been hard is because like living in a house for like 4 years with all of my friends, and then all of a sudden like we don't live with all of them again. It's really hard to kind of keep that like super excited hype and do all these videos that I've been doing for these years, and just not having people to like always turn to be able to hang out with. So being in a space where like I work for myself and then reaching over to people that work different jobs or like I can't see them as much is like it's hard to find people that are always free to like be with me and hang out. Like, so I don't really have like a
He doesn't have a
best
circle.
friend
He
to
doesn't
be
have an
there.
inner circle.
So you guys live alone?
Yeah, no.
You live alone?
I
you
live with my wife,
yeah.
my son, and he lives at our mom and dad's right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back there right
Temporarily.
now.
The house that we like.
The
met you
big
guys
yellow
at, kinda?
house. The big yellow house.
Yeah, the one where YouTube all started at.
Yeah.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Because we sold. So well, I'll give you guys the little breakdown. So we bought the house in Paris, which you guys came to. We were there for.
Pond House, where we had all of our friends. We started like, all of our friends.
The mob.
Yeah, and then we moved to the bigger house, where then our neighbor yet again yelled at us, and all that stuff happened.
And that's done.
And that house
'Cause
is done.
I
We
know what you're
sold
talking
that.
about, but I'm just making sure the people watching.
of course.
You know
I'll
what I
try to
mean?
help with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we bought 2 houses, sold them both because of neighbors, probably getting in our way or just needing to like kind of slightly expand in a way. And then now I bought an RV, lived in it for 3 months, and then I moved back to my parents' house.
How was the RV life? Because I've always thought about
That
like,
was really cool. It's all about your partner though. Like I had a really, really great partner involved, but it was really hard being away from all my friends too.
it was just you and
My buddy Kobe.
dang.
Yeah.
Childhood friend.
And did it make you guys go closer, or was there times where you?
There's times where it's like, well, I haven't seen him in like 11 years. Like after that, or like, sorry, like 5
11
years,
years,
11 to 5 years, but like we haven't been close for like 11 years, but I haven't seen him in like 5 years. So like when I went out with him, there's like huge differences out of us, but then also there's so close similarities. So, yeah,
But-
like, I don't know if this is something is deeper about me, but like my parents have been sober for over like 35 years. And so with them being sober for so long, them trying to work on themselves to become better people, I'm always looking at myself to become a better person and like grow and like be the best version of myself I can always be. So when I'm hanging out with someone that, you know, is working themselves, but not working them as hard as I am, and when I'm like told that like, you know, something might have happened that they didn't like, I really like knock myself for that. I'm like, oh man, I got to be better at that. But there was so much of that, it was like kind of hard for me to handle because I'm just so on it myself to just kind of be the best version of myself. I never heard anybody try to be the best person I can be. And so that was one thing that was kind of hard, just not being around someone that's always working on themselves.
So now are you kind of there and you're almost like taking your time to think about the next move?
Yeah.
Rather?
My next move is like my biggest thing because I've always had my brother with me on that step. And so not having that other 50% of where, you know, maybe like my business decision or, you know, the money going into something is like now cut in half. So like putting a down payment on a house.
But you guys are still making your videos together, right?
Yeah, but if it's like if I'm making a move on for myself, like on my channel or something like that.
Like you're making the calls on it.
Yeah,
there's no one to like lean on, kind of.
Yeah, like
ask.
if I'm gonna buy $1 million house, I have to put $200,000 down and then keep it like a $6,000 down month, $6,000 month payment on that house, including everything else. And then I'm only making like $7,000 on YouTube right now on my channel. And then Funk Bros is like not doing as well right now, but we have employees and we have editors and we have both of us to split it, and then we have all that. So it's like it's like almost at a point where it's like hard to even profit. So I'm like just trying to figure out
we've cut a lot of profits. So now we're making some more money because we've let some people go. We've let go of the cost of a house and
building. We're not trying to build anymore.
Stuff anymore that's perishable.
We're just experimenting right now. Just trying to make things like be a lot cheaper so we can like kind of get back on it once things like kind of go up, which hopefully they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they will, bro, because you guys are, I mean, look how far you guys have come, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to learn from you guys because, like, you guys were brothers and you just made your vids and then
they
you go to house.
They still are brothers.
You still are brothers, yeah. Hopefully you still stay brothers.
That's such a little brother thing.
But then you're like, grow a team and then you grow this. But then as you grow this, and there's a lot of people and YouTubers that have big teams, it's more pressure because there's people that depend on you, bro. And I've been in this internal debate, like, because we're on the road right now, but eventually when we do circle back and go home, I think I want to move in with my girlfriend. And it's like, if you want to go to the next level, it's another level in your mind and you mentally have to be there. And if you're not going to be happy. And it's like, dude, it's so, because I don't know. So where's your side? Corey kind of gave us his side. How about you, bro?
Yeah, I'm just a dad. No, I like how you explain that. No, I understand what you're saying. You pretty much got to be prepped for the future, and if you're not, it's tough. I mean, my brother and I separating helped us both grow. He kicked ass, and the same thing will happen to you guys, and you guys, eventually find other paths. But you guys will still be on the same together when the Styler Boys production, when you guys are making YouTube videos. But yeah, I'm a dad. I just had my first son. His name is Super, and then we have another daughter on the way.
And her name's cool.
That's super cool.
Hero.
I can't. Superhero be I can't release her name.
Oh, it's not even. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
she hasn't been born yet. She's gonna be born in June. So then we're gonna pop out We're gonna pop out like 6 kids total. That's our goal, is to have like a family of 6, and
that'd make it family of 8.
Yeah, exactly, family of 8.
And then the family channel would go crazy.
Yeah, that's what's been really fun, and having.
You like it?
Yeah, dude.
Is it like very chill?
It's every corny thing you've ever heard or seen in a movie. Like every corny thing that is like, hey, that's kind of true. That's literally what it is.
Give us an example. What's a corny thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when I first held my son after, my wife gave birth and I was there helping the whole thing, like
He peed on you?
I literally cried like my eyes out. Like I fell apart. I was a puddle. It was just kind of one of the most beautiful moments of my entire life. And seeing your wife go through something that is pretty much one of the scariest things ever, because your wife can die during birth. It was like, holy shit. And then all of a sudden you have this baby boy who's yours.
Congratulations,
part of
man.
you. Yeah, thanks, man. That's
For real, bro.
Yeah, thanks. I know it's not as exciting as Corey's like RVs
No, I think
and
it's
drifting
exciting,
cars,
bro.
but
I think they're both exciting.
It's just
you're different parts.
exactly.
It's hard to get a grasp on like something that you've created that now is life. like, you know, that is now a new human being.
And
So it's like
part you.
So yeah, no,
He
it's
is-
like part
he's
you.
literally
It's
part
like
me.
it's more than just like something you've put together and built, and then it's like, oh, hey, look, I built this. It's like, no, like that thing is now going to make like an impact in the world, or like an
Yeah.
impact in your life, and an impact in
And a
whoever's life
reflection
it
of
might-
who you
yeah.
are.
Yeah, it's like a big thing. So I don't know. It's deeper than that even still.
And Corey cried when he held him for the first time too. I filmed it too.
Did I?
Oh yeah, you teared up.
You
big
cried.
I
huh?
forgot. Yeah, I'm a little bitch. Just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, we're
No,
both
I- I
soft.
probably-
Come
I
on,
totally
nothing
cried,
wrong
yeah.
with being soft.
No, I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to cry.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. And then my wife and I just got an offer accepted on a house too. So we're gonna. I think we're just. We'll see if we'll be able to buy it after escrow. But I think we're gonna buy our dream home.
Wait, where's it at?
Same spot. I can't say on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like,
Well, just say the
same
address.
same-
Come on, bro.
south.
Come on, it is what
Just-
it is.
Bro.
It's just like in the valley.
I'm talking the exact like
Yeah.
43321.
Coordinates
Yeah.
now.
The longitude and
this-
latitude.
Yeah. It would go crazy if you say it.
What do you think is some of like the biggest stuff that you've learned while doing like YouTube and social media and just kind of being like your own boss? Because you live a lot of life. I feel like when you do this.
You do family first because juggling brother and work all together is so tough, and like there's been so many moments where I feel like I've lost my brother because like we just never align, and they're like we're always
butt heads.
arguing and getting pissed off, and it's like, is this even worth it? Like I've been like so. I know this might sound like a little over the top and emotional, and I'm kind of a drama queen,
Yeah.
but like I've gone like this close to being like, bro, I'm fucking done. I'm leaving. Like
With
this is-
everything.
everything. Like I don't even care about the money. I'd rather just be happy and hang out with you than have to do this shit anymore.
No, yeah,
Dang.
Like,
that
so
happened-
many
That's
times.
happened to us before. Like back in the beginning,
Oh,
like before
we blew up.
Before we blew up, so it was kind of like different because there wasn't like anything like really holding me to it. Because like now
Oh, yeah.
it's like leaving would be like leaving a 4 million channel. 4 million subscriber channel.
oh yeah.
But it was like back in the beginning, and he was like
I was taking
yelling-
it serious, bro.
He was like
I was
yelling
like,
at me and like he was just like pissing me off, and I was like 13. I'm like in middle school still. I'm like nah,
For
bro.
real.
I quit. I'm not doing this, bro. Like
Yeah.
you gotta.
yeah, he was
you
in
gotta
middle
be
school, just
nicer.
like,
Yeah, because he just gets really intense and like overbearing sometimes, and I want him to listen, and then the same thing he'll say the same to me, like I need you to listen, I need you to do this, but
Are
we've adjusted.
you're okay. So you're glad that you never quit.
I'm so glad because now we're at a point where it's like I know when to step back, and he knows when to ask me for help because he's the leader now. Because I've tried to do it for a long time, but it just doesn't work. It's better if he leads and I just am there for backup. And I'm his assistant,
Okay.
so I've taken
know your
I've
place.
taken
No,
off
it's
my
not like
pants.
He said nah. He said nah.
I've taken off
It's
my
not like
pants.
that.
Yes, it
You know
is.
your role.
No,
Capron, you're
promise.
important to the channel, but it's important to know like what you're good at and like what I'm good at too, and
And I know
letting
that-
us
Yeah.
letting us both do those things. And then like when I'm asking for your advice, that you give me your advice, but you
And that's
you
it.
don't, but
Nothing
you don't,
else.
yeah, but you don't like shy away from like.
I
being
understand
like,
what you're
oh,
saying.
No,
I
and it
don't
makes
wanna
sense.
Mix the roles.
And I'm not complaining. I'm not bitching because I like how it works. Like he's got the pants, and I'm on the.
Yeah.
I got the tutu, and I'm happy, and I'm not embarrassed.
And also for everyone out there that's not a YouTuber or anything, being the go-to point man, the main person, is sometimes the hardest spot. Like sometimes being the second is like the best spot because not all the pressure's on you, and you're still up there.
Yep. And I
But
used to be the first one.
Everyone
always.
plays like their role, and everyone like some people don't want to be the main role because there's more pressure. Like you're managing everything, and then it's like the pressure's on you, and if you're not
If anyone
there,
has a question, they're going to you.
Yeah. Normally that's always been me. And Corey's girlfriend right now, her name's Hannah. She used to be our creative director, and they like fell in love in the process.
Wow.
She was like,
Yeah.
really,
she was.
Yeah.
a
dude, that's
huge
got to be a
resource.
story.
Our assistant, yeah.
Bro, he like slowly fell in love with her, and she was working with us while he's with his ex-girlfriend as well. So he's with
Wait, what?
He's with his ex in
Whoa,
this
whoa,
house.
whoa, no.
Yo, wait.
hold on.
Yo, explain the story well, bro. Like, go from the
Okay,
beginning because people love
Yeah,
this.
no,
Yeah.
you need to shut up because I want to make sure this is very clear.
Take your time, like a nice
Yeah,
steak.
Capron,
Jesus
shut
Christ.
up, okay?
Okay,
He's
so
point man now.
no, first things first.
Know
is
your
that
role, bro.
When this all started with
Just kidding,
getting
bro.
like employees and like learning like, hey, we need to like make this more serious. We got employees, and after some time, we got our 2 employees, Charlie and then Hannah. And then when we met Hannah, it was like a strictly like, okay, well, yeah, this is a work thing. Like I don't, whenever I'm in a relationship, I don't look at someone like that. Kind of like when it's your boy's girl, like you just like, nope, I don't even like you. You're gonna find something that you don't like about them, and then just like make it that.
Yep.
Like, all right, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make this like not even a thing.
And I was
Like,
never
I'm not
saying that you were doing that. Just
Yeah,
to
but
make
I'm
the-
just saying, like, while I was,
He's got to be clear.
I would never
no, but that's
say that my brother
huge
was a
because
douche.
like that's like upon like loyalty right there to like a significant other. Like I'm not breaking loyalty. Like I was never with someone and then looking at someone else. Like
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want that to be a thing.
yeah, no.
respect.
Like,
Shouldn't be
so-
like that. Respect.
And so I was just trying to make it clear that like when I had the altercation between my ex and whatnot, and we broke up, I was like kind of in a stage where like 3 months after is when like that almost became a thing, and it was a specific video and a specific thing that happened that kind of
Wait,
broke
then
that.
tell it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, explain.
What was the specific?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
come on.
yeah. So
made you
we
catch
were
the
out filming a
feels.
video, and she was out like doing her job, like working and stuff like that. And this video was belly flopping through shapes. And so
This
we're-
video made you fall in love with her.
yeah. So and not
Okay,
like
I'm
not
here
like
for it.
not
This
like
is a story, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Belly flopping
Wait, so
through shapes.
she's your assistant for 3 months, and she's strictly business. Hey, Hannah, go get this. She gets it. Hey, Hannah, do this. She
yeah.
does
Hey,
it.
film this TikTok. Get the angle. Go over there. Right.
And
get
not
that.
once you were just, yep, she's employee.
Yeah.
You
And
look
then,
at her like you look at me.
and then, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big gorilla. Yeah. Big boy. And then
That's what
I-
you would say to her? Hey, big gorilla, come over here.
Oh,
no,
Lord.
okay, so
Okay.
we're like almost wrapping up the video. It's like slightly the end of the day, and we got a couple more shapes left to go through. And like, you know, me and my buddy go through it, like got it perfect. Like, hey Hannah, you want to go for it? She's like, sure. So she goes, she grabs her bikini, she puts it on, she comes out. I was like, okay, damn. I was like, okay. So
Oh, first time you saw her in her bikini.
yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was a
wow,
couple
you-
times.
Okay.
You look different out of your work clothes, Hannah.
Yeah. The worst part was she wore a red bikini too. I don't know why.
Oh.
Red is like the color.
Yeah, it
for,
is,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is, it
So like
is, it
she like wore it, and then she just like
Wait.
got up there, and she's like, oh my god, and she's like, okay, and then she just like fell from like 6 feet up through the shape and flopped harder than everybody else did, and she got up like a champ and like out of the water, and she was like,
And
fine.
she got out of water in slow mo with the
Oh yeah,
hair and
and
the
flipped her hair all slow.
And you
you
were just
know?
like-
yeah, and I was like, no, but the thing was is when she sent it is when I was like, wow, like when she like went up there and she like sent the flop through the
okay.
shape is when I was like, wow, she actually like went for it, because like I'm always looking for someone that is like kind of in my level of like kind of pushing the limits and like pushing like
Knowing
doing
no
these,
limits.
doing these
No
crazy
limits.
Yeah, that's yeah. But doing
right
these
there. Show it.
no limits is my brand. That's what Capron was referring to.
No limits.
But I appreciate the plug. But I'm legitimately like in that moment, like, wow, this girl is actually sending it. She's actually really like doing the things that I've always wanted a significant other to do. I want to go on like a vacation, and I see a cliff jump, and we both jump it together instead of just like I'm jumping it by myself and she's just
And
sitting
she's
over
like,
there.
wow, you're crazy.
Yeah, exactly. She's
Yeah.
like doing it too. She's like, wow, you're crazy. Okay, my turn. Let me show you up.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
it's like-
Okay,
So
okay.
that's-
So I was like, wow. And then so after that point, like we have always worked together. Before that point and after, we were working together on coming up with the ideas,
When you
doing the
started
ideas.
working together.
Yeah, and no, we like started
She's not
talking
like
a little
that.
bit more. Then COVID hit, and that's how we were able to get closer. COVID is what initially made us like have to be around each other, because we made a mandate like to our like employees, like,
Like a
hey,
mask mandate?
if you're gonna go out, like you have to go out and like work remotely.
And then come back to my bedroom.
Stay out 2 weeks. Take a COVID test. If you're good, come back, stay for 2 weeks, go out. So that she would stay like next door at like a place that we had, and I was able to like spend more quality time, watch movies and stuff like that with her, and like hang out with all her friends and like have to be around her. And so like that's how we like slowly started growing to be closer.
It was like a forced sleepover.
It was a beautiful thing to watch and
Yeah.
observe
Shout out
too.
to Big Covey.
Hey, you can't go back home because you know.
COVID.
Hey, you
And
might. So you got
I'm on fire, you.
all the beds are taken. So
Oh, you gotta be here for.
I'm just cutting, bro. I don't know
Your
how far I
weeks.
can go with that.
No,
dude,
you're
it-
chilling. You're chilling.
Okay, so then, and then you guys are dating.
Yeah. So now we're dating. It's been like a year.
Oh my
It's
God!
been
No,
like
you
a-
skipped over so
been like
much.
a
Oh, come
year.
on, get some juice. Come on, man.
Okay.
There's some cute ass moments.
Come on,
I've
bro.
you
Come on.
explain
Everyone
it. I
loves
don't
to
know.
hear this, bro. Right?
Go.
Yeah.
What?
What
no,
else?
no, you got to say your perspective. So when Hannah watches the podcast, she gets butterflies. So keep going.
Yeah, I just don't know what in my eyes that I'm missing out of this. I told the story of how I got into it, but
Then how'd you fall in love?
shoot, just getting to know her more, just like her
It's not
personality.
like a
just
one. It's not
who
like
she
a
is.
one moment. They say it's.
Well,
kinda
I
like
think it was the one moment of.
No,
the
for
belly
me,
flop.
dude, it's like I'm really like analytical when it comes to like that. Like I'm always like, all right, well, how are you in this scenario? You know, like like I'll like at that point I'm like looking at like, all right, if I were to raise a family, you know, how would you raise a kid? Like how would this go about? Like how do you treat people when you're mad? Like
You got straight to it.
like how are
Ooh.
like what do you like who's the real you? Like you know, how are you gonna talk to me when you're mad? Like I don't know, there's like a lot of things that I think about.
After that initial attraction, then they go through the stages of boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like yeah.
Because you got to be
How's your
initially-
family? You know how
Yeah.
you know are they crazy?
She's like,
Are
I don't
they
know, I
put
haven't seen
together?"
them in weeks because you make me stay here, Corey.
No, she's originally from Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's cool, bro.
Happy
Yeah.
for you guys.
Yeah,
Are
man.
you guys gonna get married?
That you know, honestly, I'm her first boyfriend, so that's like a big thing.
Wow.
She's like 23 now, but when we met, we're like 20. She was 21 and I was 23, or 24, maybe. I don't know. We've been together for like a year and like 5 months now.
Dang.
So, so that's pretty.
that's
That's
a
pretty
long
cool.
time.
Thanks for
Dude,
the
how-
claps.
How long have you been with your wife?
I think 2.5 years now, maybe almost three now.
Oh, dang.
That's not including marriage, is it?
That's including marriage.
How long have you been with Morgan?
I've been with her like
Morgan Wade.
a year. My girlfriend.
Ah.
A year? What? A year?
I don't know why you asking me. She's your girlfriend.
Like a year and 9 months?
Nice.
Hey, I don't.
You single?
I'm
What about you?
I don't.
I'm single.
Do you cuddle though?
I mean, are you?
Do you cuddle though?
Do you cuddle?
What does that
I
mean?
mean, you trying to cuddle with you? Mean
You look like you're ready to get
No,
cuddled.
if you don't, if he
Let's
if he
cuddle,
doesn't
man.
if he doesn't cuddle, he's like, you need an Uber.
No, man. I'll give you lovin's, man. If you need some lovin's, I got you.
Hey, after this episode, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm truly here for you,
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
Someone.
man.
Sometimes all you need is a nice cuddle.
dude. Seriously.
Or yeah. Okay.
So what do you?
From the right person.
Say
From the
what
right
you
person.
said.
From the right person. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What do you mean? What's up, man?
I'm saying hey,
Oh,
bud.
this is cute.
Wow. We're two pairs of brothers right now.
Let's all shake hands and do
All right,
this. Ready? No, give me your other one, bro. Because you
Yeah,
gotta
what the
shake
hell?
his. You're gonna cut him
How am I
off.
gonna reach that?
And then we do a wave. Ready? Like a brother. You start it off, Corey. Do a wave. Like. Yeah. Back. Yeah, bro. That's some brother
I
connection.
don't even know what just happened, but
yeah, we need it.
That's synergy right there. Synergy.
Do you think you would be where you're at if you didn't have your brother? Like,
No.
No,
You'd probably
No
just
fucking
be
way.
Not
no
even
way,
a little.
right?
No way. I probably would not be as successful or as happy.
dang, even yeah, that's
Oh yeah, no, I don't even know what the hell I'd be doing, dude.
Yeah.
I have no
Because
idea.
I rode the scooter and he followed me.
I'd probably be an architect, honestly. I thought about it really hard. I was like, what was I wanting to do?
Wow, I don't know. I
Corey
thought I
just-
would be a doctor. So
who's
What?
imagine me being a doctor, being like, "Yep, hand me the scapula." Like you would
Bro,
not.
you'd be
trust
the
me.
funniest doctor ever. I would be so okay with you putting
Yeah,
your finger
but
in my ass.
the funniest doctor, but not necessarily you would want to be like, "Oh, he's about to perform open heart on me." Like I say, like a pun right before you go under
Bro,
anesthetics.
that'd
like,
be the funniest shit ever. Just to laugh before you die.
dude, should I become one?
No.
Dude, that'd be the funniest
No.
shit
No.
ever. No, I would laugh so hard if you.
whose idea was it to start YouTube?
Cabron.
It was yours?
Yeah.
Same.
Because I always filmed and I always edited. So I made all the like
Dude.
scooter montages. I filmed me and my brother, me and my friend Chandler riding scooters around our area, and I put over sick music and posted on Vimeo and YouTube and sent it out to like these forums I was on online. So like
Now
that's
look
how
at
it
you.
all got started like that. What'd you say?
I said, now look at you guys.
Yeah, I know. Now we're just like these man children who make videos.
Yeah.
Right?
But dude,
Happy man
it's
children.
such a cool thing to be able to say you are professional hide and seekers, bro.
But
No,
you know
that's
what
true.
also is
That's true.
Bro,
crazy?
isn't that cool to say? Imagine your younger self saying, "I'm gonna be a professional hide and seeker one day."
That is kind of badass.
All your teachers would be laughing. You literally, dude. I think
that's
about it
actually
like
really
we are.
funny.
No, we're very thankful.
Because the definition of profession is to be able to make money from it.
Yeah, I want to play hide and
And
seek
you
in the
make
White
money.
House, bro. That's the one
Dude,
thing I've
we
been wanting to do
should.
forever.
We should do a crazy hide and seek collab. Ireland Boys versus Funk Brothers in White House.
No, we got to see like who's
So
better,
down.
like generally just like being gone, just disappear.
What?
You'd be hiding from the secret.
hide and
Oh,
seek,
hiding
no.
in life?
Yeah, just like just like generally, like I wonder who can be like who can disappear.
I think
Like the
that's
best hide and seeker?
yeah, best hider.
Let's go hide right now.
I could hide for years if I needed to. You know?
Go down to Mexico.
But bro, dude, imagine we do like a whole thing where it's like we do hide and seek and then we do like who's better at this and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's like a brother competition
Yeah,
and then
I'm
we
down.
join forces and become the Ireland Funk foursome. Oh, that was bad.
I'm
bro.
down for that, dude. I'm down.
I don't
for
know
that.
if the name was right though. My bad.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know if I rock
it could
with
just
the
be
name.
Island Bros.
Right.
Or the, you know, imagine. This is hypothetical. It's
Okay,
not gonna
I win.
happen.
I'm down for
Yes.
anything.
I don't know what you were saying.
Okay, take L, Rick. I'll take the L.
It was, you're trying.
No,
to
I
go
like that,
somewhere.
man. Keep that shit in.
That
What are you
L.
talking about?
Well, we're keeping it in. We
That's
don't cut.
funny. Oh, I like that. I like the.
I had-
That was
wait,
no
hold on.
L. Take that off.
Hold on, I had to say something. You know how it was crazy that you asked me like, "Oh, what's one of the craziest things you've had happen?"
Yeah.
Like it didn't even slip my mind that like a couple days ago, like I flipped a car with my friend. But like all the other things that I've done, that would come up to mind. Like, that's just like a regular thing.
What do
for
you mean
me.
you flipped a car?
Like it literally flipped over onto it like upside down.
How does that happen?
He was playing tag with cars.
No, it wasn't in tag actually. It was an experiment that I wanted to do.
What was the experiment?
Gravity simulator. It was two cars driving the opposite ways with a chain attached to it, and it was attached so high that when the car started driving, the momentum of the car became so heavy that it just pulled the other car over and flipped
Is
it.
this in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, bro.
I have a video
Isn't
of
it crazy the
He's
amount of
fascinating.
crazy things that you do?
I forgot
you
about
forget?
that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Dude, but there's so
Like
many other
your
things.
your least crazy day is probably crazier than 95% of people in the world.
Yes.
For being
Probably.
honest.
That's
Oh,
where
I do
all
it
his
every
money
week.
goes to.
Yeah, there's the car flipped over right there. You see it?
Can we pop a clip up of that?
Yeah, of course.
It's rolling right now, actually.
Yeah. There's me sitting on the car.
Wow, there he is sitting on the
Wait,
car.
were you in the car?
No, my buddy was.
Oh
He's
my-
like 65. He's got like one leg. And do you know what's crazy? He told me he wanted to do it again. He told me he wanted to go in it again. So we're gonna shoot it literally tomorrow. This video is probably up by now, but we're literally about to try to do this again. But we re-drilled the holes lower so it wouldn't flip the car, so we can legitimately do the gravity simulator.
Dang.
Yeah.
Gravity simulator.
I'm not really sure what that means, but it sounds
Okay, gravity
interesting.
simulator is like what NASA does to prepare people to go up in like the rocket ships. So they put him in that
You're
spinning.
pretty much being Elon Musk right
They
now.
put him in that. They put him in those spinning the spinning things that like
Oh,
make
like
it
the
2G, 3G.
G-force.
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, with the cars going the opposite ways with a chain attached, they can't separate. So you can drive as fast as you want to until you black out. But we're not trying to black out. That would be horrible.
Dude, you're a wild man, bro.
It's just it
Bro.
wasn't my idea.
Yeah,
It
he
was
invites me this shit. I'm like, dude, I have a son. Like, if I were to die during a gravity simulation with two cars linked with chains,
Dude, you're
I'd be
you're-
mad at myself.
Yeah.
Gravity simulation.
Like
A redneck gravity simulation.
I was like,
Name
Corey, I'll
gets me.
watch
Your
you
wife would get so paid out.
paid out.
Yeah, you have like a huge insurance thing set up, so that's good. But
Oh.
I don't want
He's
you to
trying
He's
to
die.
saying
lure
if
you
I
in there.
die, she would get paid out.
She'd make a bag.
Yeah, bro.
But then she would lose her man.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
a
I
big
would-
thing.
Which
Yeah, you
is
need to get-
priceless. You're priceless, bro.
You
You're
need to get
priceless,
the.
bro. The Funk Bros are priceless.
And so are the Island Boys.
And dude,
Bro, you guys got the most hyped intros, by the way. I'm such a fan of you guys.
what do you mean?
Like, your intros to your videos are just so,
So when
like,
we're like, yee
Yes.
guys, welcome back.
so good. Dude,
Thank you.
And it feels so authentic, and I feel like there's not a lot of that on YouTube. Especially with your energy level. Like, shit's bomb. Like, you killed it.
Thank you, man.
You kill it, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
You
I
guys
think
this
that's
every
how we're gonna.
episode.
I think that's how we're gonna end it. Is there anything that you guys want to say? Last second things you want to say to the people?
No limits. Right, Corey?
Yeah, sure. That's definitely the thing I was looking.
Buy
to
two
say.
cars,
100%.
add chains to them, and drive in circles nonstop.
Yeah.
That's what you would say. Okay.
I would say with anything else that you have that's going on in your life, just make sure that you're enjoying the things you're doing because life is so short. If you're wasting your time doing things that you don't enjoy, you're just wasting your time. It's more precious than anything else you have.
And hang out with people you love.
Yeah.
And make you feel good.
But be
Like
in
the
that,
Ireland Boys.
but be in that moment too.
That was great words of wisdom right there.
Yeah.
That was nice.